Introduction of Rural Sociology and Educational Psychology. Training for Leadership. By Dr. Saurabh Sharma, Associate Professor, Nagaland University, Medzifema Campus, Nagaland. The Art and Science of Training. Training is the systematic process through which individuals acquire new skills, improve existing ones, or gain knowledge and competencies required to perform specific tasks more effectively. It enhances performance, efficiency, and productivity in professional contexts through structured, goal-oriented approaches. Understanding training, definitions and core concepts. Skill development focuses on improving technical, manual, or soft skills needed for specific jobs. Updates or imparts new information related to tasks or responsibilities. Performance improvement enables individuals to perform their roles more efficiently and effectively. Structured process, organized and goal-oriented approach to learning. Job-oriented focus, typically specific to particular functions, unlike broader education. As Michael Armstrong states, training is a systematic development of the knowledge, skills, and attitudes required by employees to perform adequately on a given task or job. Definition training is the process of acquiring specific skills to perform a job better. Flippo, 1976, training is the act of increasing the knowledge and skills of an employee for doing a particular job. Dale S. Beach, training is the organized procedure by which people learn knowledge and/or skill for a definite purpose. Michael Armstrong, training is a systematic development of the knowledge, skills, and attitudes required by employees to perform adequately on a given task or job. Edwin B. Flippo, training is the act of increasing the knowledge and skills of an employee for doing a particular job. Gary Dessler, training is the process of teaching new employees the basic skills they need to perform their jobs. Secular training is a short-term educational process utilizing a systematic and organized procedure by which non-managerial personnel learn technical knowledge and skills for a definite purpose. Wikipedia, training is teaching, or developing in oneself or others, any skills and knowledge that relate to specific useful competencies. Major training methods. 1. On-the-job training, OJT. Employees or trainees learn while performing their actual job task. Methods: job rotation, coaching, apprenticeship, mentoring. Demonstration. Advantages: practical, cost-effective, immediate, feedback. 3. Off-the-job training. Training takes place away from the normal work environment. Method: classroom lectures, seminar, workshop, conference, simulation exercises, case studies, role-playing, group discussion. Advantages: focus learning, theoretical understanding, broader perspectives. 2. E-learning or online training. Digital platform training through web-based modules, online courses, virtual classrooms, interactive videos, mobile apps. Advantages: flexible, scalable, accessible anytime. For experiential learning. Learning through direct experience via simulations, games, field visits, project-based learning, study tours. Advantages: engages learners actively, builds practical skills. Method: web-based learning modules, online courses, GEMOOCs. Virtual classrooms. Method: simulation, games, field visits, project-based learning, study tours. Specialized training approaches. Blended learning. Combines traditional face-to-face learning with e-learning, offering the best of both methods, interaction and flexibility. Extension methods. Specialized for agriculture and rural training through demonstration plots, farmer field schools, exposure visits, farm schools, training camps, field days, group meetings. Type of training. Common methods. On the job. Coaching, mentoring, job rotation, apprenticeship. Off the job. Lectures, workshops, simulations, role-play. E-learning. Online courses, virtual classrooms. Experimental. Field visits, projects, simulations. Extension. Demonstration plots, FFS, exposure visits. Methods for identifying leaders. Sociometric stars. Members of a community or group are asked to list 3 preferred leaders in order of choice. The individual securing the maximum preferences is identified as the potential leader. This method assumes that popularity reflects capability and legitimacy in leadership. Advantages: easy, valid, suitable for most situations, majority support. Active participants. Identifying those persons who take initiative in group activities and community meetings. Advantages: simple, finds willing workers, provides additional information. Limitation: chances of wrong choice, leader may lack popularity, real leader absent, suitable person inactive. Social participation. Higher social participation of a person is more promise him of becoming a leader. Advantages: less risk, leveraged past experience, support from other organizations. Limitation: busy leaders lack time, social distance with people, useful where few organizations exist, may not be active members. Informal meetings. Randomly selected group members share opinions in informal meetings. They identify persons whom people approach for ideas or help in emergencies. Respected individuals in the community are thus nominated as leaders. Advantages: less risk, applicable in most situations, finds popular candidates. Limitation: may not be representative, hard to satisfy all subgroups, time-consuming, difficult to get true sample. Limitations: difficult to contact all members, may refuse responsibility, may not be neutral, complex and time-consuming analysis. Additional leadership identification methods. 1. Formal leaders. Selecting persons who hold offices in formal organizations or public positions. Advantages: easiest method, more influence, formal contacts, resourceful. Limitations: may not be practical persons, social distance from common people, time constraints. 2. Persons with reputation. Person are chosen based on their reputation for ability, honesty and helpfulness. Community faith in their integrity makes them natural choices. This approach closely resembles the case history method. Advantages: few chances of wrong selection, simple, past reputation helps win confidence. Limitations: may not be suitable for specific leadership roles, might lack technical knowledge. 3. Self-rating technique. In the self-rating technique, each person evaluates their own leadership ability. It also considers how influential others perceive them to be. Its success depends on the individual's honesty and boldness in self-expression. Advantages: selects willing leaders, measures individual perceptions, easier to work with. Limitations: depends on accuracy of self-assessment, time-consuming, may not be popular. Alternative leadership selection methods. 1. Informant ratings. In this method, 3 to 4 respected judges, e.g., school teachers, officials, religious persons, nominate individuals suitable for leadership. The names are ranked by frequency of mention and those with the highest frequency are accepted as potential leaders. Advantages: simple, time-saving, potentially accurate. Limitations: judges may be biased, may lack thorough knowledge. 2. Election. In the discussion method, an individual's knowledge and ability are assessed through subject-based discussions. It encourages expression, builds confidence, and helps potential leaders emerge. 3. Discussion method. In the workshop method, large groups split into smaller units where leadership emerges through shared responsibilities. Extension workers act as consultants or observers, identifying those who naturally take charge. 4. Workshop method. Large groups divide into smaller units where leadership emerges through shared decision-making. The extension worker observes as a consultant and identifies individuals who assume responsibilities. Other methods include group observer, watching communities in action to spot potential leaders. Seniority and past experiences, considering oldest or most experienced members. Training leaders, objectives and timing. Impart new knowledge. Teach better skills and bring about desirable behavioral changes. Develop connections. Build acquaintance between farmers, specialists, and scientists. Encourage exchange. Facilitate mutual sharing of experiences among participants. Connect to research. Create pathways for problems to reach the research system. Build trust. Enhance faith in research findings and new technologies. Optimal timing. Training programs should be synchronized with slack seasons when leaders have fewer pressing responsibilities. Short duration programs, 3 to 5 days, followed by systematic contact between extension workers and local leaders have proven most effective. Training content and methods. What to train? Training content should be problem-centered and relate theoretical information to practical situations. Key content areas include aims of rural development, leadership principles in rural society, community organization principles and methods, group thinking, planning, and action techniques, cooperative principles and methods, practical community activities, education, health, agriculture. How to train. Informal methods. Observation of successful implementations. Reading printed literature and circulars. Conversations with other leaders or progressive farmers. Formal methods. Lectures, discussions, workshops, forums, panels. Audiovisual aids and field trips. Apprenticeships and direct expert assistance. Training groups and buzz groups. Improving farmer training effectiveness. Location matters. Training must reach farmers where they are. Village-based training is more effective than institutional training, as farmers may doubt that innovations demonstrated at institutes will work on their own farms. Relevance is key. Training must address farmers' present interests, needs, and monetary concerns. Content should focus on new or changed practices, explaining why they're superior and how they can be implemented. Timing is critical. Schedule training during periods when farmers are not busy, such as evenings or off-seasons. Short, focused sessions are more effective than lengthy programs. Enable application. Provide immediate opportunities for farmers to try new techniques and make necessary resources available. Knowledge acquisition must be paired with encouragement to implement new practices. Effective training recognizes that participants are adults with experience, not children. Adult learning principles should guide the approach, respecting farmers' knowledge while introducing new information in practical, applicable ways. Thank you.